guys, Coach David here with Metro Jiu-Jitsu. Today we're talking about why all men need Jiu-Jitsu. And so a deep-rooted psychological need in men is they're looking to tango, okay? They're looking for a battle. They need something. There's a very primitive, deep-rooted desire in all men to fight for something. They want to fight for something. They want to fight. Think of the Braveheart, right? They want to fight for freedom. They want to fight for, to go slay the dragon, if you will. And while being in business, like they can say, oh, well, business is a battle. Yeah, I mean, there's parts, trust me, in 2020, there's parts of business that are a battle, were a battle. There's parts of that, but, and even sports, right? Sports is like, oh, well, there's a battle there. And I'm not the huge athlete guy. I don't play football or basketball or anything. But even still, there's something missing a little bit. Because there's something that's not quite there that's the same as like, hey, you put your leather ball through the steel rim more times than I did, so you win. That's not on the same level, and let's not pretend it's on the same level as like, hey, two men wrestling, who is going to dominate the other? And so that concept alone, we have a lot of men who come in, big guys that would make me look like a malnourished teenage boy, jacked, right? And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Coach David, and I'm reading their body language, and I was like, are you nervous? And they're like, dude, yeah, I actually am nervous. I don't know why. And I was like, it's natural. It's natural. Don't worry. We literally have new people on the mat every single day. But I'm glad you're here. Here's what we're going to do. And then they love it. They love it because what it does is it scratches this deep-rooted, I can't put it in words any better than that. It's encrypted into our DNA. We want to battle. We want to battle the fight. Okay, we want something to fight for. Okay, and in the Western era, especially this day and age, we're not really given that opportunity a whole lot. Thankfully, it's a very relatively peaceful time. Okay, I know there's conflicts going on and things like that, and trust me, there's a lot we could focus on that's negative. But in terms of world history, we're actually living in one of the most peaceful times the world has seen, and so that takes away a little bit of kind of our desire, right? And so when that itch is scratched, when you sort of meet that need, guess what? I just had this conversation this morning, last night with my director. Now, it's sort of like you've been starving. Now you've been fed. Whew. When you're hungry, all you can think about is, bro, I'm hungry. Like, yeah, I'm talking to you, but all I can think about is food. So once you've been fed, or once you've scratched that itch, now you can go and be a better husband. Now you can go and provide extreme value to your clients. Now you can go and show your boss, like, hey, I am extremely valuable, and they're going to see that. So that is why. So when we say why, like, yeah, of course, self-defense, like, you'll learn self-defense, but I haven't been, and this is a side conversation, I haven't been in a street fight or a physical altercation, really, since I started training jiu-jitsu. You have way, way, way less to prove once you know how to fight and once you know you can defend yourself. I use verbal judo like it's my day job. Like, we de-escalate things because no one actually, I'm 31 years old. No one actually wants to get in a street fight, okay? But we want to know that we can fight the battle and that we can win. It's deep-rooted. And so, and a lot of guys, that's why they stay. They're like, look, man, like, this is just so good for my mental health. I signed up 3 veterans last week, okay? 3 veterans that have, like, done incredible things for our country and yours and mine freedom, and they're struggling with PTSD, and they're like, dude, this is class 1. This is amazing. Like, this is amazing, and I'm going to tell all my boys about it, and because this is what we need, right? So you come in, that's the thing. You don't need any past experience. I was about as unathletic as you could get, about as green as you could get coming into jiu-jitsu. And if you just have I said this to the team last night, if you have a great why, a very good reason why you're training, there's no reason to stop. If you're just looking for a filler activity, like, yeah, I got an extra 2 hours a week. What can I do? Oh, yeah, I'll fill it with jiu-jitsu. Bro, you're not going to stick it out. How can you expect that? But if you have a deep-rooted why, like I asked Coach Muhammad, hey, why's your why? I got bullied severely. Coach Muhammad was one of the first, he was the first busload of Arab kids into the Dearborn Public Schools. So when I say that he's actually got a cool video on that. When I say that he was bullied, he had a great why. There's a reason he's been training for almost 15 years. And same with myself. Like I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I felt. I felt like I was always like the loser guy around the others, and I didn't feel confident. And now it's like, it's not an arrogance. There's a confidence, and there's a difference. There's a confidence. I could be standing next to name somebody, LeBron James, who's a big name, and some other big name. We'll call him Conor McGregor. And I'm completely non-intimidated by that. Okay? Now, both those guys, all right, in the world, by the world standards, are way more successful than me. But that's irrelevant because I'm proud of kind of who I've become. And so the question is, are you proud, if you take your trajectory, where you're at right now, are you proud of who you are, where you're going, and more importantly, you may even be highly successful, make a boatload of money, 6-7 figures, but you know something's missing. You're like, dude, something, I don't know, man. I'm just not, this isn't it. This isn't what I thought it would be. Okay? Are you fighting a battle? Are you scratching that deep, biological, encrypted into your DNA itch? If you're not, come and check us out. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know how many, we got Google reviews. We've got videos of guys saying it. I say it. Of course, you may not believe me because I'm biased and I own the gym and I love helping people, get out of that rut. But all I can say is you don't know until you try. And we're offering a free trial class. There's literally no risk. If you don't like my gym, try another gym. But you need a battle to fight. Guys, I'm Coach David with Metro Jiu-Jitsu. As always, I'll see you on the mat.